everyone, it's Joel here coming at you today talking a little bit about intermittent fasting. It's a chapter that I have in my new book that's coming out in August on Amazon, Motivated and Fit. You guys are going to love this book. It's got a lot of good stuff, and I'm going to talk about one of the chapters that's really relevant to a lot of us today, and that's fat loss. Everybody is wanting to get leaner. Everybody wants to have a harder body. Everybody wants to lose fat. So I'm going to talk about intermittent fasting. And intermittent fasting is actually pretty simple to do. It actually frees up your time. What intermittent fasting is, it is taking only an 8-hour window a day to eat. And what you're going to do is fast for 16 hours, and you're going to eat in an 8-hour window. So the way that I've done it successfully in the past is I won't have my first meal until about 2 o'clock. And I will eat what I would normally eat, low-fat diet, medium carbohydrate, low-fat. So basically what I would eat through a normal day, but I kind of fit it all into that 8-hour window. So there's 16 hours that I won't be eating. The only things that I can take in that 16-hour period where I'm not eating anything, I can drink black coffee in the morning, and I can drink all the water I want. So I will drink tons of water. Water is a metabolic fat flusher, and you're going to find that the more water you drink, the better you're going to feel. And it'll actually kind of take away that hunger that you're going to feel during that 16 hours. And the hunger really isn't that bad. If you have a busy day, drink your coffee in the morning, go ahead with your normal day of work. Next thing you know, it's 2 o'clock and it's time to eat. And you'll get to eat till 10 o'clock. So it's much easier to pull off than it might seem. I know you might be going, Joel, I can't go 16 hours. 16 hours is just crazy. Well, you can start with a little bit, smaller window at first and then increase. But most of you are going to find that you can start right off. If you say you cut off your eating at about 10 o'clock at night, you're going to find you're going to have no problem going a full 16 hours. It'll be pretty easy unless you're just used to totally gorging yourself with food. You should have no problem at all. So what intermittent fasting does, it does three main things that I see that are very effective for fat loss. Number one, it will help decrease your insulin levels. Whenever you're taking in too much carbohydrate, especially too much food, it's just a sign for your pancreas to just lay down insulin. Lay down insulin. And so what you're doing is you're laying down fat. That fat, you're just giving your body a signal to lay down fat all over your body. So whenever you're fasting, you are going to be decreasing the amount of insulin that is going through your body. And it's a very powerful hormone for putting on fat. So whenever we can decrease these levels, it's going to go a long way in decreasing the amount of fat that you have on your body if you do this consistently. Number two, your growth hormone levels just explode during the fasting period. And more growth hormone means the ability to put on more lean body mass, which makes your metabolism faster, as well as it increases the rate of fat burn when you have more growth hormone in your body. So when you're fasting and you do this over a period of time, your growth hormone levels just explode, okay? So it'll allow you to put on more muscle. There's a lot of bodybuilders doing this. My friend Nick Russell does a even longer version of a fast. He has a longer fasting window than the 16 hours. And this guy just looks amazing. So I saw him the other day at my book signing. He just looks incredible. And he told me a little bit about how he does it. This is a version here. Is the more typical one, but this isn't the only way to do it. The 16 hours of no eating and the 8 hours of eating, there's different ways to do it. So you can research that. I'm just giving you the basic one here today. So again, whenever we increase our growth hormone levels, we're able to put on more lean body mass, more muscle, which is going to increase our metabolism. We have more lean muscle on our body, and it's also going to create a mechanism to where we can decrease our fat by having more growth hormone in our system. And number three is a little known hormone called norepinephrine. During fasting, norepinephrine is sent to the fat cells to break down body fat into free fatty acids that can be burned for energy. So this is one mechanism that, again, helps us break down the fat that is already in our body. It helps mobilize that fat. So anyway, you can find more detail about this in my book. It's going to be on Amazon on August 1st. So intermittent fasting is one of the main nutrition sections in my book. And there's more nutrition programs than this. There's nutrition programs for building mass, for body recomposition, kind of whatever goal that you want to do. We've got it in here for you. So guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Live life with passion, and God bless.